your reading journal organized, I want you right now to take a minute, 1 minute, and write down 2 things you remember from Hatchet yesterday. Please. We've got 1 minute, and I'm going to give you up to 2 minutes. From now, go.
Read it.
So now, 2 things from yesterday. From Hatchet. Oh, not a notebook. You can write it in here if you want. Woo! I love it. I already see you already have 1 thing written down. That's impressive. Yes, sir. Oh, you're done. So we're done already. Excellent. Are you done? Okay. Good. I like you guys all are writing down very different things too, which is neat. We've got about 20 more seconds, you guys. What did we do yesterday?
Not about that.
Very about that, yes. Oh, yeah. Very bad. Okay, whatever sentence you guys are on, just go ahead and finish that. What I want you guys to do is share with your table, but try not to share the same thing. So if one of your table partners says something and you have it, try to share your other thing, okay? So share with each other really quick and then we'll come back together as a group. You want the same thing. It's a different thing.
Let's check. Okay, let's come back together as a group in 3, 2, 1. So, I want to use these. I have a couple of things I want to make sure get shared, but it's hard for me to pick you guys, you know? You're all so important to me, so I'm going to use the numbers. How does that make sense? 15. Oh, very good. So, Sharon, try to make it loud enough for everyone to hear. Say it again. He shouted for his mom. That was someone over. You put someone over here with that too. Good. Raise your hand if that's what you wrote down. Did you write down they were shouting? That was a good one. Raise your hand if you ever shouted for your mom to go over. Right? Okay. So next, 8. Yeah. Go ahead. Yeah, you can read it. He ate so many berries.
Dehydrated.
Say it again. I know you said that he had a stomach ache.
Because he ate too many berries. Yes.
Too many berries. Who wrote that? Who wrote too many berries? I saw a lot of you guys write that. That was a good one. Okay, let's share one more. 10. Say it again.
Survival skills. Survival skills.
Survival skills. What do you mean by that?
Like how to live. He lived 24 hours. He had a shelter.
Right. Do you? No. So he's learning these new survival skills because he has to. He's in the wilderness, right? Remember when we talked about what is Brian's biggest asset? Where do you go?
It was himself.
Himself. He's his biggest asset, right? So he's in the wilderness and he's alone. Absolutely, Miranda is right that he has to be learning these skills so that he can survive. So, okay, so share yours, please. Share, you can share yours.
That he called his shack a home.
Say it again.
He called his shack a home.
Yes. So remember yesterday in class you guys were talking about the difference between a shelter and a home? And so this whole time for Brian, this has just been his shelter. He's ready to go home. He wants to go home. He can't wait, right? And he's just making do. But then something starts to happen, right? He starts to feel like this is his home. So that's an important part, and I'm glad.
He said, okay.
Oh, I want the hands. So what? Do you have something else to add?
Then he separated the berries from the raspberries.
Oh, the raspberries, right? And doesn't he only eat just a couple?
Yeah.
So because he's learning, is he learning?
The good children.
Okay, so this is good. I swear you guys are mind readers. Can you read my mind?
Yes.
I think maybe because I'm hearing that he's learning survival skills. He's starting to get smarter about what he's eating, right? And he's starting to feel like he's kind of trying to make this his home. What's happening to Ryan? What's happening to him? Like what's happening throughout these stories? Well, how would we describe this? What's happening to him? The things that he's doing. Sophia?
He's getting used to the wilderness.
Say it louder.
He's getting used to the wild.
He's getting used to it, right? So raise your hand if you would say that he's growing. Do you think he's growing as a person?
Yes.
Can you? Me too. I think he is. Can you give me another word to describe growth? If something is growing, what's another word? Hands. I want the hands.
Development.
Development.
Another one.
Pat yourself on the back. Pat yourself on the back. Very good. So that leads us right into our goal for today. I'm writing in cursive for you guys, okay? So I'm writing down the goal. Who else should be writing down the goal? Very good. You're ready. So our goal for the day is going to be what? You guys need to be able to understand how authors develop
Do that again.
the characters in a story or novel. How'd I do? Okay? All right. So that's what we want to be. And develop is a key word. This is a big thing. So that's what we're going to try to, this is what we want to be able to do. This is our goal. Our end goal is to understand how authors develop the characters in a story or novel. And we're going to be using Gary Paulson. How does he develop Brian throughout Hatchet? Okay? So the skills we're learning today are going to help you to be able to later on pull things from your text and be able to prove
or explain, I guess is a better way, explain how Gary Paulson is developing Brian as a character throughout his novel. Sounds good?
Yes.
Something you all should be able to do. Sounds good? So, a big word for develop that I heard you guys say was change. Is there, or
Mature.
I did it backwards. We talk about growth, right?
Yes.
Also, I'd like to talk about change. So those are kind of, I just did it backwards. Do you ever write the opposite number in math class?
Yes.
Sometimes it's like 39, you start with 9. I do it too sometimes.
And
What did you say,
sometimes
Sophia?
when you're writing a word problem statement, instead of putting blank, you're writing blank.
Oh, yes, I can see that. Okay. So, my question to all of you is going to be, if you're developing a character, so like when we talk about somebody's character, like my character, I'm talking about who I am, right? Is there another word for that? Like the type of person I am? What could we be referring to? Yeah? A personality! Exactly. So that's a big one, personality. Very good. What is there another word? It's my personality. We could say, what could we say? What would be something in my personality?
Uniqueness.
Amanda?
Identity.
My identity. Okay, that's a good one. What else? Julian?
Style.
My style. I like that. So what is my style? Me.
Fabulous.
Could I say, fabulous. Very good. And do I seem happy?
Yes.
Yes.
Energetic?
Yes.
Do I? Yes. Do I seem gloomy?
Happy.
No. When I say these, I'm happy. That's very good. Do I seem angry?
No.
No. Okay. That's good. Good. What are these referring to? What are these? What are these? These are my character something. That's what I'm looking for. A phrase. Character.
Wait, no.
What? Say it again. Characterization.
Characteristics. It's like I'm happy, good talkative.
Yeah. Talkative. Yep, that's a good one. Then what else could it be? Yeah. Character traits. So that's what we were going to talk about. Our character. Okay. Some cursive, some not cursive. I'm still learning, you guys. So character traits. That's a big thing that we want to be able to do. When I'm talking about my personality, I'm talking about my character traits. Is this something, you guys, that you think it's more what I'm like in the inside?